An ADU will be a part of your property for 30 years. And so that will, over time, require maintenance. Right now, I'm thinking my ADU is brand new. I don't need to worry about maintenance. Everything's perfect.
Yeah. Well, you're right. It's probably not going to have as much maintenance
Yes.
as it will down the road. But if you don't develop a maintenance plan, of how you're going to take care of it, and how are you going to have funds available for it when a major maintenance issue does come up, it can really affect what's going to happen with what you're going to do, because you've got to have a plan of how you're going to maintain it. The other side of that is it's not like your home. You've got a tenant who's living in there, and they're going to be much harder on that property than you probably would if you were listing there.
Yeah.
So a part of your maintenance is understanding not money that you're saving for that, but how am I dealing with my deposits? Because what you really is, I am setting aside so much money from the deposit to take care of what I know are going to be repairs, touch up paint, and fix that are going to have to be done. How much does that need to be? How much do I plan for it? How do I get it back? How much do I make as a non-refundable part of the deposit? All of those are part of your maintenance plan.
Okay.
And understanding it. Then secondly, understand that long-term, the furnace is going to go out.
Yeah.
The roof's going to need a repair. The siding's going to have to be repainted. You're going to probably have to replace the carpet in a certain time frame. That's not all going to be handled by your deposits.
No, yeah.
And when those come up, they're a significant expense, okay? And if you haven't started setting aside money in your maintenance plan when I don't have those expenses, knowing that they're coming down the road and they show up, then, and you don't have funds for them, you're deemed into your pocket to pay for it. Okay. So that's why I tell you that you know you're going to have maintenance.
Yeah.
You know you're going to do it. So look at your property and say, you know, for the first 5 years, we're going to do that, most of it. But I'm going to start putting $200 to $300 a month into a maintenance savings program so that when I get hit with a $15,000 bill because my air conditioning went out and it's 100 degrees and I got to pay for it this week to get that tenant in, I don't say, oh my gosh, I got to pay for it on a credit card. Yeah. So that's why management of that is important. Secondly is it's probably really good for you to find good people to do maintenance for you. Meaning that you might go in and touch up the paint and stuff like that. But if you need help with the toilet's broken or this, it's probably really good to find a good handyman who can come in and take care of a lot of those challenges for you if you're not the handyman. And you're not then searching for who's going to do that maintenance, that you know, this is the guy that I call.
I've got someone on deck.
Right.
Okay.
And again, that's part of your maintenance plan.
Yeah.
Because you got to solve whatever maintenance problem now.
Yeah.
Because you got a tenant who's paying for the value of that home.
Yes.
And it needs to be fixed. It can't be something that like, the toilet's not working, I'll get to it next week.
That's not going to work.
No, that doesn't work.
Okay.
So come up with a good maintenance plan, decide how you're going to do it, and then manage it for the long term.
Okay. And how can someone get in contact to learn more about putting a maintenance plan together?
Sure. Just email me. Email us to hello@aduutah.com and ask your questions. Again, I have lots of different people, handymen, things like that I list on our website that you can get in touch with so that you got tools and resources. But just email me at hello@aduutah.com.